Hello and welcome to Critical Strike 133. I'm Josh, and here's Kyle.
Cricket noise.
And Bill.
Woof.
All right. Are you happy, Bill? We've done it again.
Take number 2.
We've done it again.
I'm pretty sure my volume is going to be all fucked up for this because it seems very loud, but that'll help mitigate the mumbling, I suppose, right?
I hate you. Why?
Well, it's just going to make it harder on Josh when he does the equalization.
Yeah, and then it's
Fuck
just going to make
Josh.
me not want to do the show again. So that's cool.
So you guys are doing the show again? Nah, Josh fucking quit already.
Fucking said it was too much work. Editing 3 minutes of audio out.
I still say don't edit, just throw that shit right up, Josh.
I can't do that. I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't. There's already so many fucking shows that sound like shit out
if
there
you
that
took
have been doing it longer than us.
If you took care of your stomach like you took care of your editing... I love that you can't put out just a regular sound file, but for a stomach, I'll go ahead and eat these nails and battery acid. It'll be fine. Fuck it.
I mean,
I've been puking blood for the last 2 weeks, but fuck going to a doctor, because they're all witch doctors, witch men, trying to cast a spell on my belly.
I went to the doctors.
Inevitably.
Yeah, and it turns out you ate like a machine gun that went off in your stomach.
I mean,
How do bullets taste, Josh? Painful?
here's the thing. All right, I'm off the antibiotics now.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
bonus.
so you're not shitting your brains out?
No, oh god, that fucking. You know, I'm one of those dudes. I don't like going at work. Right? Like I'll hold it all day just so I won't go at work.
Josh, that's not healthy.
Yeah.
That's how you get the ED.
If I went that long without going to the doctors, do you think I care about how it's unhealthy for me to not shit at work?
Ah, fair enough.
Okay, so under the antibiotics, I shit a lot at work.
So, real talk, since you're on that powerful of antibiotics, doesn't it, like, destroy the ecosystem in your guts and, like, fuck a bunch of stuff up?
It does. That's why he shits his brains out.
Yeah.
I wonder if they
And
have to put some new bacteria up inside you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to eat someone else's poop.
No, I'm serious, Josh. That's what they do.
That's what they do. You eat
Yeah,
literal
probiotic.
like shit pellets.
Hey, Josh. Can it be my shit? Please.
I mean, I deal with all your shit enough as is, isn't it? Like,
I'd love to literally shove it in your face, though.
Like you could have some of mine, Josh, and you'll crap 5 minutes after you eat.
every time I even look at the hangout, you guys are giving me shit. So I think I've had enough of your shit.
Fair.
Josh, will you let me be your poop prince?
See, why didn't you say like poop donor?
Because that's not...
Like, oh, you need a poop transplant.
yeah.
Well, I'm trying to make it more romantic because I'm coming in on my poop horse to give you my poop, so your stomach isn't so poopy.
I mean, my stomach's not poopy. My stomach has holes. My stomach is like a strainer.
Yeah.
That's not how stomachs work, Josh. Well, I mean, they kind of do, but that's not the extent that it's on you.
There is some good news out of this whole thing. So, like, I did the like follow up for the gallstones and stuff.
Are you
And-
pregnant?
No,
He's
That
gonna
would
be
be
a
a very-
soccer player.
no child of mine would ever be a soccer player.
I'm not playing your stupid ice game, Dad.
God, I would fucking slap that kid right upside his head.
Oh, yeah, I have no doubt you would lose your child by the time he was 6 or 7. There's no doubt from me in there.
Wait, why?
Oh, there's like 9,000 reasons.
Give me 2.
You wouldn't take the kid to the fucking doctor, Josh.
And
That's what the
Your
mother's
kid's
for.
going to be like Pigpen from Peanuts.
That's what the mother's for.
And the cat would have a higher status in the household than the child. And we know that's true.
Kid, get out of the litter box.
Daddy, I want help. Pecking order.
You eat when brewing is done, and I don't want to hear another fucking word about it.
Maggots.
Oh, video games.
What is this, like, pick on Josh show? Like, what the fuck happened here?
I don't know. I think we just subconsciously know you're in a weakened state, and it's just we're insistent. We have to just prey upon you.
There's blood in the water, Josh, and that blood is your shit stomach.
Like, even some of the questions that we got are targeted at me. Like, what the fuck is going on today?
It's blood in the water, bro.
You guys wait until I'm back at full strength.
Kind of feel like once you are, you're just going to develop another problem you don't deal with.
Yeah, that seems... No, he's gonna hold off. He's gonna develop something. He's gonna hold off for like 9 months, and on the verge of death, he'll go to the doctor.
My fingernails fell off,
that's been
but
his...
I don't have to cut them anymore, so maybe it's okay.
So anyways, the good news about my gallstones is I did a follow-up, and yes, I do have gallstones, but no, they're not causing enough damage or anything right now that I need to have them taken out.
That's a bonus.
So, like, a few years down the line, I'll be in incredible pain again, then I have to have them taken out?
Shouldn't you just get that done now?
That's what I asked, and, you know, doctors like to wait. That way they can get me back in for more money later on, which means I won't actually go because I know their fucking scheme.
Or they just don't want to, actually do anything on you because you are in a weakened state.
I like my idea better.
Mm-hmm.
It all goes back to Josh thinking doctors are witch doctors.
Fucking voodoo.
Trying to cast a spell on his tummy.
Look, I listen to Vol'jin a lot, Kyle. And he's dead now.
What?
Vol'jin.
When did that happen?
At the beginning of Legion.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. Anyway.
He was there since the beginning.
Yep, he's dead now.
He was like the first troll you met.
Bill
You met
doesn't
him
know
on, like
what-
the first mission.
Bill doesn't know what we're talking about. I'll
Nope.
talk about that later. Anyways, so that's, I guess my update is, like, I'm off the antibiotics and I'm still alive, so fuck it. Kyle, anything new with you? Other than the fact that, like, you're a neighborhood narc.
Yeah, so we could just go right into my unfortunate events if you'd like.
So your life.
Yeah,
It's
so
why
my
the
life.
people come, Kyle.
Yep.
It's why the people come.
Let's listen to Kyle's misery. So, let me set the stage. So, it's Labor Day, 3 a.m., druggy house. Something has happened, and now they're all out yelling in the streets. 3 in the morning on Monday.
On Monday morning?
Monday
Okay.
morning.
Okay.
Whatever. Like, no one does anything. Whatever. So they stop. And about every 2 or 3 hours later, there's like another huge fucking argument. Like, I'm 2 houses over. I can hear them loud and clear. They're like banging and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they are.
They're like throwing stuff against the wall.
Oh.
Dudes. So my street is a one-way. This dude is tearing ass in reverse up the street, chasing after a lady who ran out of the house. And then,
Amazing.
like, it was going on, all this bullshit was going on all day. And I was like, you know what? If they start this shit again at night, I'm calling the cops. So, it's like 10:30, Nance and I are in bed, and we hear them. Like, through Nick's house, yelling at each other.
Holy fuck.
Pounding
What does
on the
Nick have to
walls.
say?
So they were upstairs, so the sound was going through like the upstairs, but he couldn't hear them because he was in his basement, I guess, with the TV on. So he was insulated. But I was like, fuck it. Calling the cops. Called the cops. 3 cruisers showed up. The 3
Wow.
cops went in. About 15 minutes later, SUV showed up. Dude came out in handcuffs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a drug charge or you don't know?
I don't know. So, following that, there's been like this mass exodus of people from that house. So now I think there's only one guy left in that house. And
Is it in a woman's house?
Yeah, is that whatever happened to the woman?
we don't know.
Wow.
Her parents came, and the woman said she didn't want to live there anymore. And then we haven't seen her since Tuesday, I think.
But she
Tuesday
owns
or
the house,
Thursday.
doesn't she?
Her parents own the house,
And they're letting some random guy live there?
I guess. Or the parents don't know the dude's there. I don't know. I haven't really pried too much into it.
Amazing.
So now there's
Weird.
this dude who looks like Renfield, but he's not all there. Like Renfield from what was it not Martin Scorsese. Who did the Bram Stoker's Dracula with Gary Oldman?
Oh, I see Renfield. Okay.
Yeah, so
Bram Stoker?
yeah. So he looks like that guy, but without the glasses
Yeah.
and no shirt because he never wears a shirt.
Well, I generally wear a tank top, Kyle.
Yeah,
An
this
undershirt.
dude just walks around with like acid wash jeans and no shirt.
Oh God, acid wash jeans.
Yeah.
That's big pimpin', man.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it has gotten a lot quieter, and the neighbors have started coming out of their houses again. Of course, that's all changed since there's a heat wave again.
It was beautiful here today. So a couple days, buddy.
Yeah, it's fucking awful here. It was like 112 or 13 today.
I love how
Holy
you're so
shit.
concerned, like, and the neighbors haven't come out of their house.
Well, we just started hanging out with them, and it's like, oh,
They don't
there's-
actually want to know you, Kyle.
Well, actually, they do.
They might. Yeah, they
No.
might.
Paul's across the street. He's a good guy. Then there's
Paul sounds made up.
No, Paul exists. He's got this big American bulldog named Bubba, who all Bubba does is sit in the porch and stare at the neighborhood.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Too bad Bubba doesn't do anything about the neighborhood, but whatever.
Yeah. I do stuff about the neighborhood.
No, you fucking tattletale.
You know what, Josh? I pay taxes. I
You know,
I have earned the right to some peace and quiet after
You-
10 o'clock.
You have earned the right to be a bitch.
Yep.
So I've never called the cops because I'm not a
Fairy?
person that's ever done that. But what do you exactly say? Just, there's people 2 houses down. I think they're on drugs and they won't shut the fuck up. Please come and deal with them.
That's basically what I said.
Excellent.
And they were like, do you know if there's any drug or weapons on site? And I'm like, there's probably drugs. Don't know about weapons. The lady's an admitted like heroin user, and she said her sister and her husband died from it.
Whew.
And the dude was like, we'll send someone over. Then like 5 minutes later, it was a slow night. Like three cars rolled up.
I'm surprised it was a slow night.
Yeah, me too. I thought it'd be busier Labor Day.
Yeah.
Especially, with like DUI checkpoints and stuff.
Well, that's fun, Kyle.
It
You're the
was
sheriff
fun.
of your neighborhood now.
Yeah.
I just imagine Kyle and Nancy and Nick started like printing out neighborhood watch T-shirts, and they ordered a flashlight kit and all this other shit.
Yeah, I've got a mag light that I've got in like a gun holster. I just walk around the neighborhood looking angry.
Keeping
God,
you
I
safe.
I wish that you actually did go around making a patrol.
So I've got like black Dickies on, like my dress shoes, a white T-shirt, and my suspenders.
But your suspenders are reflective in case anybody drives up.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like you should be wearing shorts, like the UPS guy shorts. Like, they're just a little too short, but
Oh,
that's kind of
yeah.
why it works.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you guys put like a little fucking bandana on Boobo.
Boobo! Fun shit.
Yep.
Neighborhood dumbins.
So speaking of fun shit, I just about pissed myself with this one. So, this is like Wednesday or Thursday, and maybe I don't know. I forget the fucking day. At some point during the week, I get a call at work, and it's from Nance. I'm like, I can't really take this call right now. I'm with I'm in a meeting, so I ignore it, and then I just start getting these, like, a string of messages, and Nancy's having this freak out. Let me see if I could find my phone so I could pull up some of these messages. So she's flipping out. No, what she does is she sends me this picture, like this blurry-ass fucking picture that I can't really see anything in, and it's just the word help. I'm like, what do you need help with? And she's like, There's a huge fucking spider. I don't know what to do. Like, you have to kill it.
Why don't you just throw a book on it or something?
Well, that's what I said. I'm like, Nance, you need to kill it now because there's no guarantee that I'll be able to kill it when I get home. So she keeps sending me messages like, all right, I got to stop this. So I call her. And I calmly and like patiently walked her through what I told her to do. It's like, okay, you just need to calm down, and you either need to trap the spider or kill it. And she's like, I can't kill the spider. I can't do it. It's so fucking big. It's so big. It looks fake. I can't deal with this. I can't do it. I'm like, okay. So grab the laundry bin in the guest bedroom, flip it over, and carefully put it over the spider, and then stick something heavy over it.
Because the spider can lift it.
Yeah, because the spider. Well, I didn't want it to
Boobo,
scoot
yeah.
underneath it because it's carpet, so I just wanted to ensure that there's a tight seal, so to speak.
Gotcha.
So she finally does it, and I said, "Okay, I'll take care of it when I get home." So 10 o'clock rolls around. I get home. I half forgot about it. So I walk into her bedroom like, what the fuck is with these laundry baskets? She had put our laundry basket on top of the other laundry basket. So there's just like a laundry basket tower in the middle of our bedroom. I was like, oh, right, the spider. So I clear the area, take our laundry basket off, and I have like my flip-flop. And I slowly lift up the thing, and I smash the spider. And I look at, and it's a fucking, like, spider ring. Like you give it, like a 4-year-old child.
Oh, my God. Fucking Nancy.
So I was like, wait, what? Then, that couldn't be. So I'm like, so I looked at the picture, and I looked where the spider was relative to the room, like, fuck, it's the same spider. And I lost it. I had this, like, gut-wrenching laugh for, like, 5 minutes.
What did Nance think?
She was...
Probably not too happy.
She was angry.
Yeah.
Because I was basically making fun of her in a moment of weakness over the fact that she confused a fake-ass plastic spider to a real spider.
It's a bit warranted, though. I mean, it's pretty fucking funny, Kyle.
I almost pissed myself laughing.
I showed people in my office the text from that because I was laughing so hard. Because, I mean, like, it's just, that's like a story you're going to be telling people in the nursing home someday.
Yeah. It's so fucking unbelievable. I'm like, the fact that she said it's so big it has to be fake.
Oh, God.
Oh. So, yeah.
Poor Nance. Poor Nance.
I mean, the best part was when Bill was like, so Boo-Boo didn't even do anything with it? And you're like, Boo-Boo couldn't even be bothered.
Yeah. She couldn't even be bothered because it's not real. It's a fucking piece of plastic.
Can you imagine her like, Boo-Boo, get it. And she just looks at her like, the fuck is wrong with you? It's clearly fake. What are you not getting about this, Nancy? Oh, it's beautiful. So good. So good.
So did she end up throwing out that ring?
No, I kept it and then I forgot where I put it, so it's going to surprise her again.
A fucking month from now. Yo.
Oh, God.
That's great stuff, Kyle.
It was good stuff.
So anything for you, Bill?
No, nothing that's going to compare with either of those two things.
You didn't call the cops or kill the massive spider? Oh, God, Josh.
Nope.
What?
I just looked in the thing.
All right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Everything?
Wait.
Everything is wrong.
Libertarians unite for iFunny. What?
I'm not even going to look at that shit.
All right. God, what do we got? Do you want to do questions before we do the...
We could.
I could do questions.
Bill, why don't you start reading some questions?
I guess I could do that.
Comments and blah, blah, blah.
Number 1, since it's still somewhat relevant, since the arrest, have Kyle's neighbors calmed down, which I believe you answered in your story.
Yes, I did.
mean, you could say who they're from. You could say
Saintly Stewart.
all of them.
All of them. All of the questions.
He has all the questions.
What level are you at on Pokemon Go, and what is your strongest Pokemon? As I don't play it because I'm not a knob, that's up to you two.
I stopped playing after the first week. I think I was like
Kyle's
level
knob-free.
12. And I think I had a Golbat. Because that's all I could fucking catch were Rattatas and fucking Zubats.
I don't play that gay shit.
But you did.
Yeah, didn't you have like 1,000,000 Vaporeons?
Yeah, you sent a lot of screenshots because they were all named fairly bright. You had some good names on there.
Yeah.
Kyle's Jock. Kyle's face, things like that.
Yeah.
I was level 22.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And, well, a lot of that's from evolutions, though, because I got so many EVs in my area. Well, only at work. If I'm at my house, I get nothing. At work, I get a lot. And I have
Get a lot of action at the office, do you?
And then
I love my EVs.
I don't remember what my strongest one would
I'm
be.
never gonna evolve you, Eevee. I like you just the way you are.
Oh, that's a little sweet.
No, I'm just gonna grind you into fucking candy and feed you to another Eevee.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Next.
what's your favorite bourbon or whiskey? What is the best one you've ever had? I'll let one of you two go first on this one.
I don't really drink, so I don't know.
I don't remember the whiskey that I had, but my father-in-law had it. If I go back into his basement, I could probably point out the bottle.
I mean, I've been more of a rum guy than a whiskey guy. Probably because of Kyle.
Yep. Rum is good,
I mean,
especially
like
that Kraken.
I do like some whiskeys, but not enough where I can say I really have a favorite. And bourbon, no.
Yeah, I'm very much a Scotch drinker. My local liquor store had their annual Scotch sale last weekend, and mistakes were made. Like, big mistakes were made. But as far as whiskey, I would say Pendleton's 1910 is probably my go-to. It's pretty sweet rye whiskey. It's real smooth. That's probably the one that I have on hand. I have a bottle of Jefferson, but I don't drink a lot of bourbon or whiskey. I like burning vile scotch, like this Lafroig that I have in my hand right now.
I have water in my hand right now.
I have my watch band in my hand right now.
Well, we know who's the man here, don't we? Next question. Are Yeti, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and Josh the same creature or regional evolutions?
First off, fuck you.
Fuck you.
When did this become, hey, everybody, Josh is in a weakened state, let's go?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think there's a certain tone in your voice that's different.
Really?
Like maybe you've finally come to terms with your own morality and it's shaken you a little bit.
No. I think I'm just tired today.
That's possible. I would say they're all different, but under the same Josh species.
Yeah.
I'm quitting this shit again.
Next question. Does Josh evolve if you give him enough Josh candies? And if so, what's his evolved form called?
This one's definitely a Kyle question.
No, Josh is more of like a single evolution. Like he's just Josh all the way through. So, yeah, I don't.
So I'm a fucking Snorlax? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I was gonna. Yeah, basically, because he's only got one evolution.
I prefer to think that somewhere on one of those IDE hard drives sitting next to you, there's a self-recorded video of you going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And I would pay a lot of money to see it.
It's like and then, like his brother and dad comes in the room, just says like, "Shut the fuck up," and just hits him. You're Stop shouting in the house. Or it's one of those like shitty evolution things of like him turning into a Pokemon, like that guy who turns into a Charizard.
Oh, that'd be fucking amazing.
That is...
Yeah.
That is why I'm definitely wiping these hard drives, Bill.
See, there's a slight admission of guilt. Oh, God.
The Josh Super Saiyan does exist.
Yeah.
Just save it for your funeral video from whatever fucking disease you die from in 6 months so we've got something.
God, I can't wait until I'm healthy again and I can fucking kill you.
Here lies Josh, the first man to die from measles in like 70 years.
Josh would be an anti-vaxxer. That's why you lose your kid, Josh.
No. Here lies Josh, the first man to die from tetanus in 120 years.
Well, I was shucking some clams in the dirt, and I cut myself, and it happened. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Final question.
I like how I just go, and then you guys are like, all right, we better move on.
It's a
Moving
pretty
on.
painful death. It's your body just crumples up and then your spine snaps.
Isn't tetanus very difficult to get? Like, don't you have to be like?
Yeah.
Doesn't it die when exposed to air? Like, it's very difficult to get. So like, people get these cuts and stuff all over, and they always give them tetanus shots, but I don't think they actually need them. Like, I want to say, like, you'd have to cut yourself like in mud or underwater or something in order to get it. I think
I don't know.
it's worth looking into. I want to say I've heard that before, but don't take my advice. You should probably still get the shot. Final question. Can you give a good reason to upgrade to a PS4 Pro?
No.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
So basically, much like the Xbox One Scorpio, it's like a 4K ready version of the PS4, but it doesn't have 4K Blu-ray support, which to me doesn't matter anyways. But I don't have a 4K
What?
TV. I don't have any interest in a 4K TV.
Wait. So they've got something that outputs to 4K, but the hardware itself doesn't actually do 4K?
Well, I think what they're focusing on is 4K games.
Okay, Kyle. So the Xbox S that's out now
Yeah.
will take and play 4K Blu-rays. The
Yep.
Scorpio is the thing that's going to be out next year, so who the hell knows? And the PS4 Pro, though built around 4K, they didn't put that drive in there because it costs so much money.
Yeah.
If they would have done that, the thing would have probably cost like $550.
Right.
And right now it's going to come out at $400, which is a it's a business decision. And honestly, it's not like the platform's taken off. David's the only person I know that owns any of them, and that's just because he has that dope TV.
That's what I was going to say, too. Like, not just, like, 4K hasn't taken off, but, like, most people at this point are using, like, digital media anyways, not, like, hard media.
Yeah.
So
I only buy Blu-rays for movies I really want top-end audio from my stereo, and even that's pretty rare.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you have a 4K TV and HDR and you really want to see it, yeah, but...
I mean, if you didn't own a PlayStation now, then yeah, you shouldn't buy the cheaper one. You should buy the $400 Pro. That only makes sense.
That's true, I guess.
I mean, that's the only... I'm not going to upgrade.
Well, they did say your standard games are going to look better on it.
Well, yeah, they said that there's going to be like 3 levels of settings. So you can go full 4K. Then there's like a medium to where you can try and shoot for like 45, 60 frames a second. And then the 30 frames a second is where all the bells and whistles and like graphical options come into play.
Yeah, and it figures it out all on its own based off of your TV's input and shit.
Yeah. I mean...
Plus, like, I'm
I'm glad that option's there,
The one good thing they are
cool.
doing, though, I guess, is like in the current PS4, they are patching in HDR to it. So if you have an HDR supported TV, it'll work. And that can make a big difference right there.
Yeah, and HDR is the real deal. So, I mean, I'm not looking to buy a TV for a couple years once the OLED HDRs drop in price so I can get one like David's. I mean, unless one of my TVs just dies, it's just not going to happen.
No, I have no interest. Like,
I have interest, I just don't want to pay for it.
I'm thinking about getting a Slim for downstairs, but I don't know.
Oh, right. That would be all the questions. You can reach us at Twitter with those, right? Twitter? That's where we got them all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any other real way of doing it anymore.
I don't know. I didn't look.
Yeah, fuck it. All right. Who wants to go first?
Kyle.
So I've been continuing playing Deus Ex Memory Leaks.
So, how long do you get to play before the shit just crashes?
So no, it took me like all week to finally fucking fix it. But now, like every once in a while, I'll get like a prompt. It's like, oh, this program's using too much memory. Better close it. And I'm like, you know what? Cancel. And then I just go back to playing it. So I could get like, I think 2 hours before it like actually crashes.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah. But I mean, it was frustrating because I only get to play it for like a little bit in the mornings before I have to do my stuff, or I play it heavily on the weekend. So I'm trying to play it like a little bit throughout the week, and it's like I open up the map and the game crashes, or I go to my augments and the game crashes, or I go into the subway and my game crashes. And so I had to do I had to like get the beta of the game for the next release. I had to roll back my graphics drivers like 2 versions back. Then I had to like downgrade a bunch of settings, and that seems to have stabilized it.
What the fuck?
So now I'm like, why the fuck didn't I just get this on the PS4? Like, why didn't I do that?
Did the other Deus Ex games run good on PC?
I didn't get the one on PC until like 2 years after it came out.
I didn't have any problems with it when I ran it, and I think that was before my 670. So
Well, I'm just saying, like, in terms of, was it like a fucking buggy mess?
I don't remember having a single issue.
But I guess the company that did the PC port was having, like, the last couple of games they did, apparently they had similar issues.
Huh. That sucks, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, realistically, though, your 660 Ti, it's probably not far off from current gen stuff, right?
I got a 760 now.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's better than consoles. Fuck them.
Yep. So,
but the game itself, when you're actually able to play,
oh yeah, I fucking love it. It's great.
Really?
Yeah. They made hacking actually kind of better. Instead of, it's like this, it's a similar system, but now there's way more risks involved. Because now, like it's like different environments for hacking. So sometimes you can't see all of the nodes. You can only see like one away. And you can't see all the paths, and now there's like hidden like alarms. So if you trip a node, like even if you just go to access a node, it'll stop you with like a firewall, sound the alarm, and then continue hacking.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I sort of remember the hacking in that game. I don't think it was terrible.
Yeah,
it was
you click on the node, and sometimes you get caught, and sometimes you wouldn't.
I'm going to click on your node. Goo.
Ooh. I'm more of a node rubber. Waggling my eyebrows. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it, even though I've only got like 10 hours in it.
Kyle,
that's a fair amount of time.
Are Deus Ex games Josh games?
Do you like exploration games?
In terms of, like...
exploring the environment?
Yeah.
Do you like overly dramatic, raspy voices?
No. Oh, that's the best fucking part. So remember his boss in the first game, the super Canadian boss?
I think so.
Adam.
Oh yeah.
They changed his voice actor. It's a different dude.
That's a bonus. That was bad.
Like when he started talking, I was like, "This is a different guy. It's not. This dude's not Canadian."
Doesn't this take place in Prague or something, but everyone just speaks English?
It does take place in Prague, at least this part, but no, it's a mix. So there's people speaking whatever language they speak in Prague.
I don't know.
Praganese.
We're very cultured here at Critical Strike. Please send all of your complaints to Josh.
It's not Russian. It's like Polish?
That sounds right.
Or Romanian? It's Romanian. I think they speak Romanian. No. You know what? I have to look this up because now this is bothering me.
Yeah.
I only asked, though, because I've never played a Deus Ex game, so...
Oh, they speak Czech.
I wasn't sure if it was something that I would like or not.
I think there's a decent chance that you could, because you could play it however you wanted to play it. But there's the one black cloud over the whole thing, Josh.
It's a Western RPG? I don't know.
No, it's
sci-fi?
a sci-fi game.
Yeah.
It's super cyberpunk.
Yeah, I'd go around like the super stealthy, don't kill anyone route, but if you just want to become a living death machine, then you could do it that way.
Yo, I'm hip to the sci-fi-ness now. I've seen Star Wars or whatever the fuck it is.
I've seen the War of Stars movie, people.
I've seen,
I get what you people are about.
I've seen that space drama that you guys like.
Space opera.
Fucking same gay shit. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I'm hip to your lingo now. Fucking What's wrong with your face?
What's wrong with your face? I'm still a little surprised they haven't put something out for The Force Awakens.
They've hinted at it.
I know, but it's been months.
It probably takes a while for them to do that. Just to make it funny.
Yeah, I guess. Probably. Maybe.
I mean, their other stuff's pretty good. Like the half in the bag.
So, Kyle, is there any other games you want to talk about, or do you want to move on?
Well, I could talk about my Japanese sex games library that I have now, but I could just save that for a slow day.
Yeah, I think we should save that for a slow day.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Bill?
Well, the other night I sat down finally to try the Battlefield beta, and PSN was down.
PSN. Okay.
Yeah, I just did that because that way I could start the download from work, and I know I wasn't going to play it much, so it was just easier than fucking with the PC later and all that stuff. So it was down, so I couldn't play. So I started going through some of the free PS Plus games that I had gotten. And these are the games I would never pay a dime for, and I always kind of scoff when I add them to my library.
Yeah.
But at times like that, it is kind of nice just to have bullshit you can play for a little bit. Like, it is a bit like your Raspberry Pi fascination.
It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, it's just, fuck it. I have time to kill, and that's normally not me. If I have time to kill and I don't want to play the big game, I'll just go read a book or do something else. And I don't waste time with these little games, but I was all in the mindset. I'm not changing.
I don't have time for you peasant games.
Well,
how come it's acceptable for him to say he doesn't have time for something, but when I say I don't have time to go to the doctors, that's not acceptable?
Because the doctor is a matter
totally
of
different,
usually a matter of life and death, Josh.
Same scenario.
At least in your case, it is.
It's not in any way close to being the same thing.
Same scenario.
No, not at all.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
I say tomato, you say I'm puking every day, fuck it.
Yeah.
But either way, I played some of that Tricky Towers, which is that Tetris style game again.
Yeah, I got that.
It's a fun time waster if that's your thing, I guess.
We should try it online.
What do you do?
It's Tetris pieces, but they're all kind of varying.
It's a physics-based
scenarios.
Tetris.
Yeah.
What?
With spells. So
what?
Yeah, like it can lean left to right. So when you're building your tower, you need to like keep that center of gravity.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like certain ones you have to hit a certain height in a certain amount of time, or the blocks get real big all of a sudden, and that can topple everything. And you can only have like usually like 3 spills. Like if part of your tower falls, you can only have that happen a few times on that map. That kind of stuff.
There's several different types of modes and stuff. Plus, that is online where you can play all those modes as well.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. I mean, again, I wouldn't have paid $20 for it ever.
No, absolutely not.
But, getting it free or even, like $5 or something would have been fine.
Did you add that to your account, Kyle?
Probably not. I haven't turned on my PS4 in quite some time.
I mean, I just do it through the web store.
Yeah, I usually just do it on like a Tuesday morning. I think about it and I just log on to the website, add them all, and walk away.
Yeah.
And half the time I don't even download most of it. But
no, but
these
I think
are just a few I had.
I think I talked to you about that game at some point.
Yes. And that's that night I had played it, and then I went back in a little bit. I'm stuck on one section. I couldn't quite get past it, so I bailed and then played this weird Switch Galaxy Ultra. It's like a light racing game, sort of, where basically you're just hopping tracks to avoid obstacles. It's kind of fun, but again, wouldn't have paid $15 or $20 for it. There's some nonsensical comic book story that's involved with it and whatever, but I kind of got a kick out of it because it's basically, you use R1, L1 to just shift tracks, and it progressively gets faster and faster. And
it kind of reminds me of like amplitude or frequency.
It's a lot like that, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot like that. But there's little additions. So like the barriers have colors, and then you can pick up these orbs that then allow you to go through 3 of those colored barriers, and you can buy those type of things before the race starts. It's a fun little thing. It's the kind of thing that would almost be on like a cell phone, but not.
You know what's funny? Like you're talking about like these little downloadable games that are $20 now. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you watched like the recent like on Professional Fridays on Giant Bomb. They were talking about like, remember Xbox Live Arcade when these games were like $5?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I wanted to bring them up a little bit too. Is just that, you know, we talk about last gen had way more big games, we'll say, you know, like big budget, proper experiences. And now a lot of those are gone. And there's a bunch of this shit, which used to be like $5. And now they're all like 15 or 20. And yes, maybe they look a little better, but at the same time, it's still just like a bullshit time waster. I mean, that's really, there's so many of these. Like when you go to Steam's homepage, it's just tons of this shit.
I mean, it's really depressing too, because they brought up, and I really agree with them. Like I miss the Xbox Summer of Arcade and whatever Sony had, like, because there were some good games coming out in those, and they were at good prices, like $5 to $10, and and like they even charted it too. They're like when Braid came out, it went to $15, and when Minecraft came out, it went to $20 for all these games, and that's it just stopped.
The Minecraft $20 price was the price that it was on the PC.
Right, but ever since then, every other downloadable game has been $20. Like that sets a new standard. Cost now,
yeah. I mean, I think I spent $5 on Marble Blast Ultra or whatever it was named on the Xbox.
Yep.
And that game, I got way more enjoyment out of anything this gen. Well, I can't think of one of these small games that I've spent more than half an hour completely wasting my time while something downloads, you know?
One of my favorite games, or downloadable games from last generation was Shatter, actually.
Oh yeah, you did like that.
And that was $5 as well, if I recall. And then, I mean, look, like I got Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix or whatever it was for like $10, and now like Street Fighter 3 went for like $20 or whatever it was. It's insane about the price differences, but what it did is it made me really miss Xbox Live Arcade and stuff like that.
I don't know. It seems to be this shift. And I get that these people, you know, they love games. They're making their own little games. I get all that. I respect all that. But it's just not my cup of tea. Like, I don't want to spend money on something that is just a little bit of a time waster. I don't know. I get that people love them. It's fine. I'm not knocking them. It's just not for me.
There are some of those games that you really fucking love too, though.
There are, but they're very rare. And the difference, I guess, now is that if the price tag is $20, I'm never going to know.
Like Mark of a Ninja was $20, and you fucking loved the shit out of that game. You did all your peasant kills.
Yeah, but that's... See, but
to
me, that's...
for greatly reduced?
I did. But that's more of like an actual game, though. You know what I mean? Like... A lot of these like little indie things, they're just like one-trick ponies, and they have a really fancy paint job on them. That's, I guess, my problem. Like Mark of the Ninja is a proper game. It's basically like something that would have been on the Super Nintendo, just looks a lot better now. But like there's levels, strategy, it's involved. I mean, and there are indie games out there that are like high end and like what I would say are proper games, like that Banner Saga I haven't tried yet. I got this weird... I can't think of what it's called. It's like almost like a cat burglar steampunk game on the Xbox, you know, that kind of stuff. Like there are proper indie games that I don't have a problem giving money to. It's just all these little bullshit one trick pony things that I have a problem with, and I'm not going to enjoy or give money to. I don't know. It's nice having them on there for free, though, is my ultimate point, because otherwise I went through my whole PlayStation library and just started like counting like what do I actually own on this that wasn't through like a free monthly thing, and there's not a whole hell of a lot.
No, on either platform.
On either of them, yeah.
There's nothing that I really own, like outside of like GTA, Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's like a handful. I think the weirdest one, I have like
I think I only own 3.
Yeah, and it was kind of surprising when I really looked at, okay, what are the games I've actually bought on these things? And it's not a lot. Like, I have some discs laying around because I get them cheap from GameFly or whatnot, but I really haven't bought that many games on these consoles.
No, you and I talked about that a few weeks ago, actually, like the distinct lack of good games in this generation. Like, last generation, it was like, it started out slow. Like, you had, like, Oblivion, and then Saints Row came out, but everybody was playing Uno in that time, and
yeah.
Like, there is jack shit now. And we're, 3 years into this generation, and I don't feel like I've played a lot of games.
Well, to be fair, you're buying more games on the PC than you were a couple years ago, too. At least for Bill and I.
No, yeah, not for me.
Yeah, we buy a lot more on PC, but even in the last 3 years, like, there's not a lot of like games I've spent proper money on. And, you know, part of it, my interest has waned, yes. But even like GameFly, like, I don't just rent them because anymore, because there's just not a lot that I want to play. Like Horizon 3, Dishonored 2, and Battlefield are the 3 this fall. Like, out of everything, I don't really care about anything else.
If they came out with Azora's Wrath 2, would you get it?
Well, that's a fucking given, Josh. I wonder if that's backwards compatible.
I mean, you could do the trial for the PlayStation Now thing and play through it on that.
I'm not doing that.
It's 10 days free.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll just get frustrated. There's way too many parts in that game that require like perfect timing.
No, there isn't.
I think there was. There's there's QTEs, man. Like,
dude, I've used PlayStation Now. It's pretty fucking solid, at least for me.
Yeah, not with my connection to Sony out here. Like Microsoft, if it was on the Xbox, I'd probably try it, but not with where the Sony servers are compared to me. It's not great. It's not going to work well.
You should try the trial anyways, just see.
No, I don't want to support that. I think it's nonsense.
But moral of the story is, like, there is definitely a distinct lack of games that interest us like there used to be.
Yeah. But I did finally play the Battlefield beta the last night, which was the next day after that. And it's Battlefield. It's my biggest concern. I guess the day I played, all the weapons and everything was just unlocked. And so I'm looking at it, and like the assault class, it's basically 3 guns that have like 2 variations each. And I started like looking through and start thinking, there's not a lot here, but yes, it's World War I, but that was part of why Battlefield 4 works so well, is because you were constantly like working at new and different things, and you played other classes to unlock all those things. And I don't think that's here. And I don't know. I think I'll no doubt play this, but I think that carrot's not there anymore, and I have a feeling this game's going to be like a 10-15 hour shot, and then it's going to be done.
I think it's incredibly pretty.
It looked really good on the PS4, so I'm hyped to see what it looks like on a PC.
Yeah, it's incredibly pretty, but like Battlefront, it seems to have no
soul.
Yeah.
I did get I got a pretty big Battlefront vibe from it, which is why I'm cautious now. Part of me thinks they picked a terrible map for the beta, because Battlefield Conquest is all about give and take. Like, it's usually 2 opposing sides, and then that middle line is always kind of working back and forth, where the map they chose was just a shit show, just like stuff laid out, and there was no flow to it. And so I think it was just a bad map. I can tell it's a map that I won't want to play. But I'm just a little bit more cautious now. Like, I don't know.
I mean, a lot of people got burned off of Battlefront.
I played that no more than like 10 hours.
I'm not saying burnt out. I'm saying burned. Like, they had high expectations for it just to get what was almost an incomplete game.
It was an incomplete game.
Are the Battlefields... Was the one that they featured in the beta like an actual battlefield from like World War One?
I can't imagine that's the case.
That would be... it'd be really cool if it was. And that's why the layout's all shitty, is because this was just... like, this was the thing that they had to fight in.
If that were the case on some of the maps, I would probably enjoy it more. This was clearly made up, because there's no... It's just, taking points. But that would be pretty fucking cool, actually. I'm hoping that there's a map where we get like proper trench warfare. Like, I really hope that something like that happens. Like I hope they have that in there, because I think that would be cool. And I have no doubt. Like, I'm a little hopeful that maybe the single player is going to be good this time around too, because they've talked so much about it. So I think that it's going to win me over, and I won't feel cheated. But I'm not going to put the 150 hours in like I did in Battlefield 4. I can tell you that right now. It's just not going to happen. But
man, fuck Battlefield 4. What about Bad Company 2? That's what I'm waiting for again.
Bad Company 3 would be a huge announcement for me if they made another one of those.
Yeah, but it's going to be shit.
Will it though?
Yeah.
Because the last 2 games have been shit.
Well, I mean, look at all the battlefields they've released, like Hardline or whatever the fuck the Cops and Robbers one.
Hardline was from a different company.
Oh,
So it's the same company, but not the same people, we'll say. But I did get a vibe. That's another thing, I guess. Because everything was unlocked for me, like I don't know how it properly works, but in Hardline it was terrible because you had to purchase weapons and gear as you like played, and it was fucking stupid.
wait, like Counter-Strike?
Well, no, I mean like to unlock them, you had to pay for them by collecting cash from things that you've done.
It probably has the exact progression scale that Battlefront has.
It's similar to this Hardline where you're using money to pay for the unlocks, where I just want things popping up because I've been awarded them. I think the buying of weapons is kind of the way they're going to shield the fact that there's not that much to unlock because, well, it's World War One. There aren't a lot of options. There's no mods. You know what I mean?
I want my drone, Bill.
It's going to be difficult. I mean, after Battlefield 4, after The Division, tweaking all those weapons, you look at games like Destiny, all the loot you collect, like, I don't know. This it'd be an adjustment, I think. TBD, I guess. But that's all I got.
Battlefield TBD.
Mm-hmm. I'm still going to buy it, but...
I don't think I'm going to. I'm
gonna buy it. I'm just gonna fucking play this piece of shit.
Well, no, it's not a piece of shit. I'm very my expectations have been made more realistic, we'll say. Yeah.
I honestly don't think I'm going to get it.
That's also going to hurt the game for me, is because I know none of you fuckers are going to get it, and I doubt David will, or if he does, he won't play it like we did before. So there's that on top of it.
Well, isn't he too busy getting ripped and swole?
A little bit. The gym does definitely take a lot of his schedule. Gains, Kyle. Are you still running, motherfucker?
I hurt my knee, so I'm taking a break.
You piece of shit.
Well, you know what? I would keep running if every time I stepped down, I didn't get a lance of pain up my leg.
Are you doing some push-ups and shit?
Doing stretches.
You're going to be CrossFit. Kyle's going to CrossFit.
We have some videos to send you later, Kyle. There's this guy that just makes fun of like gym videos, and he fucking hates CrossFit, and it's wildly amusing. I'll send him to you later. It's really funny.
Okay.
Kyle's going to be one of them.
No, I'm just going to do my little laps. I'm going to try again on Monday because it's feeling better.
Yeah.
Well, you are getting older. You should just, go buy some cheap dumbbells and make up a routine.
CrossFit.
No.
All right.
If you do start hitting a big tractor tire in your backyard with a sledgehammer, can we have a video?
With his fucking luck, it's going to come up and hit him right in the face.
What?
Thus the video, Josh.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what? It's part of one of their things. You're like smashing a hammer on something.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
Well, I mean, you do, chopping wood uses a lot of your body and muscles, and it's an exercise, and hitting the tire just allows, it's not just like a blunt stop. It's a little bit more cushioned, but you're still doing all of the same action. It has merit.
CrossFit. All right. So is that it for you, Bill?
Yep.
Let's see. I have played a bit of the Legion expansion for WoW. Mainly because I don't have a lot of time, so I figured I would play a little bit of that.
I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to play an MMO.
Dude, I am only like it goes up to 100, level 110. I'm only like 100 level 3. Like I have not really been playing. It's one of the reasons. Well, it's one of the reasons why Final Fantasy 14 didn't work for me when I was playing that with you. Is one that has no soul.
You played 2 hours of it, got to level 13, and decided to quit.
Didn't I get to like 17?
You got to level 17?
I don't know.
You got to level 13.
Your fucking guild was creepy as shit.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's
Hi.
all I did, Josh.
Hey.
Yeah. So it's a little creepy when as soon as you log in, these people that you don't even know are like, "Hey man, how's it going?"
Is it though?
It is.
Is it though?
They don't know me. Don't talk
It's
to me.
because you didn't give them a chance, Josh.
Why can't you just open your heart?
So I stopped playing that because it had no soul. Like, the game is just sterile. It's boring. It's bland.
You just got pissed that you didn't get that fancy mecha magic armor shit that Kyle was talking about.
Yep.
Oh, the Magitech armor.
I've got a flying chocobo.
Anyways, so I picked up Legion. And mainly because I wanted to see, like, I was in the beta, but it all wasn't in there. I wanted to see, like, how they fixed up the engine and made it look, like, more pretty because it is a really fucking old game at this point. But yet it always ran fantastic. And it is really good looking now. Like, they did clean up a lot of the fucking world. Graphically, it's quite impressive again.
Does it look better than WoW?
It is WoW, you idiot.
I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, technically it does look better than WoW. At least, like, the first one.
Yeah, how old
original.
is WoW at this point? 10 years?
No, older than that.
Really?
WoW is, I'd say, 12 years.
Oh, fuck. Well, anyways, like, it looks a lot better. And it's got a weird new thing. Like, you start off now and you're sent off on this quest. You get the like a legendary artifact or whatever, which becomes your weapon. So now everybody has the same weapon. Everybody has the same weapon. And it's based off of your class, too. So, like, if you're a druid, a balanced druid, you know, Moonkin, Kyle, you get the Scythe of a Loon or whatever. You can get Doom's Hammer if you're a fucking elemental shaman or whatever. So you basically get, like, legendary weapons throughout the Warcraft universe. And what's cool with that, though, is even though it's boring that everybody has the same weapon, and the legendary weapon, what's cool is it kind of brought back the original WoW's skill tree, in a way.
What? So after dumbing down the skill tree so fucking much, they brought it back?
But it's built into the weapon.
Oh, so now it's that Path of the Ancients thing that they were talking about like 3 expansions ago.
Yeah, so like now your weapon can give you different spells and stuff based off of that.
Hey Nancy, we're going back to WoW.
No, we're good with Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
we just hit the expansion content too. So
yeah,
Look
fighting
at
dragons.
You. That's why we're not playing Destiny, Kyle.
Yeah, it's true.
But I mean, it's cool that one, it's very boring that everybody has the same weapon, but I do like that they brought that element of customization into it, which was good. Otherwise, it's pretty neat, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of time to play it because I do things in life.
Doctor's appointments.
I don't know if I'm going to finish leveling up in it.
I mean, it's not like it takes long.
I think just me and MMOs don't work anymore. I don't think I have the drive I used to.
Well, I mean, WoW isn't what it was.
No, actually, the questing and everything in this is, like, I would say this is the best designed zones, per se, since Wrath of the Lich. No. What was that? Burning Crusade. Probably since Burning Crusade. And actually, what's cool, so you know how every expansion you get, like, a new section of the map.
Yeah.
And there's, like, 5 or 6 zones, and, like, you kind of follow a pattern to the very last zone.
Yeah.
In this one, you can pick whatever one you want to go into. And then the zones scale with your level.
So is everything just instanced now?
No. Not at all. It's just when you're in there, they scale to your level, the enemies that you're fighting. And if somebody else is next to you, they scale with that person's level.
All right, so you're level 100, and I'm level 110. We're in a party.
Yep.
Who do they scale to?
Me.
Huh.
Kyle's getting excited.
No, I mean...
Kyle's getting a little excited.
Not really. I mean, it's interesting, I guess, but the MMOs aren't about having, like, leveled enemies. I mean, it's supposed to be like a progression. It's like, okay, we're gonna slowly get stronger through all these different areas, and the story is supposed to...
No, the problem is when the way that it was set up before, where you basically follow a pattern through all the zones, everybody is having the identical experience. And it's boring and it's bland. This way, I can have a completely different experience that you're having. Because I'm going through different zones than you are.
But it's going to be all the same anyway.
Nope. Because you can technically get to 110 within only 2 zones.
Okay.
3 at the most. So I might not even see the other ones, which means I'm getting a different experience than you.
Right. You're not even looking at all the other content they made.
But I'm still getting a different experience than you.
Right. But what's the fucking point?
I'm getting a different experience than you.
Okay. So so there's 7 new zones?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
And you're only seeing 3 of them? Tops?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm only at level 103.
Okay. So you've been in the same area?
No, I'm in 2 now. I switched to a different one.
Okay.
I didn't like the first one. Oh, and there's class halls now too, which is weird. So like, all the druids get into this area in the Emerald Dream, and that's like my hub. And then like warriors have their own area. What does that do?
What's the benefit?
It's kind of like garrisons in the last expansion, but that's where you level up your weapon. You do all like there's class quest lines in there as well.
So basically, they've reverted WoW back to similar the way it was in like a long time ago, where you had to go back to your trainer and learn spells instead of just doing it automatically.
No, you're not getting new spells like that.
Well, you have to level up your weapon, and you get new spells, and you get class-specific quests from your class trainer in your area.
Yeah, but that doesn't really do much, at least in my experience.
Well, you're only at you've only gone 3 levels, Josh. You haven't done all the content, and you're
but
not going to see all the content.
That's actually a good thing, because they should have never changed it the way they did. Like, this is done by, like, the original Burning Crusade crew. Which Burning Crusade is everybody's favorite expansion. And if it isn't, you're a fucking idiot.
I liked Wrath of the Lich King better, honestly.
Wrath was alright, but Burning Crusade was the best. It had the most content. And what's weird, in Blizzard fashion, right? Like, you know how it'll take them forever to put out a patch after an expansion?
Yeah.
They've already announced the next patch before the expansion even came out. And already told you what's going to be in it, and already gave you a date for it.
I was getting excited.
That's weird.
No, it sounds like they couldn't fit all of that stuff in with the game, so they just made an early patch.
No, they actually said that they want to start working on actual content more often and not doing what they used to do. Because they realize it killed the game. They've learned a little bit.
Yeah, but at this point, it's too little too late. I mean, I just played WoW just to be like, oh, I guess I'll do this now.
Yeah, I mean, if I happen to get to the final level, I won't play again. You know me, I only go on now, do the level, and I'm off. I don't have time for MMOs in that fashion anymore. I just like the leveling experience these days.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it really is chasing the carrot. That's why I'm a little scared about Battlefield. It's for the same reason. It's fun to see points go up.
Yeah, but Battlefield's progression has always been shit.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, every year I happen to get whatever the latest Madden game is, because I play in a small league with friends, even though I don't give a shit about football.
Are these fanboys forums people still?
No. But there's one cool feature I wanted to actually talk about, which is weird. So, like, they've always had that weird, like, card, like, Hearthstone-esque game in the FIFA games and stuff where you can buy packs and do all that. What's cool, though, is now they have a mode called Ultimate Draft Championship or whatever, where it gives you, like, Kyle, have you ever done the arena in Hearthstone?
No.
Where it, like, lists 3 cards, and you say, okay, I want this one out of those 3, then it gives you more. Yeah. So it gives you, like, a list of 3 cards, you pick your player that you want, then it gives you 3 more, and you basically build a team off of that. And then you can go and play online with that team to see how far you can get with that team that you built. But you can also do that against friends. So, like, that's how me and my friends have been playing it lately. So more or less, I just want to say, like, that's actually a pretty cool mode, because it completely changes the way the game plays. Like, I'm getting guys from the 90s that, I don't know, like Emmitt Smith was amazing back then, but it's weird playing as him now against guys from today.
That's kind of neat.
So it's something new, right? To an old, boring franchise. Kind of like Class Halls to WoW.
I'll give you that. It's a shame that they don't have any competition.
No, that's absolutely true. Like, I think they direly need competition. Same with, like, NHL. NHL really needs competition at this point. And basketball. What?
Isn't there 2 hockey games?
No, there's just EA now.
There's no more 2K?
No, they haven't done 2K. 2K did something that pissed the NHL off years ago, and then the NHL said that they would never license their thing back to 2K, and they haven't since.
So 2K, the only thing they do is basketball?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't they do a soccer game too now? No, I don't think so, actually.
Yeah, I don't think so, mate. That's weird.
I mean, the basketball franchise is really good a few years ago when I played it. Yep.
Yeah, I think we got it free on one of the services.
Yeah, we got 2K16 on the PSN.
Yeah, there it is.
What, basketball?
I thought about downloading it, but I'm never going to play that shit.
I added it to my account.
Yeah, I did too, but I'm never going to play that.
I didn't, because why the fuck am I going to play a sports game?
Well, maybe you have a kid over there that's like a nephew or something, and they could do something like that's. A lot of them that I do download are purely for like if Tyson's kid comes over, there's like things for him to try.
Yeah, my nephew is 3.
Well, you got to plan ahead, Kyle.
Yeah, so when they're older, they might want to play NBA 2K16.
No, I'll just give them the Wii U because it's got a tablet.
Ugh, poor Wii U. Oh, I so have to find the charger for my 3DS because Picross 3D. I can't find that fucking thing.
Just get one on Amazon and get shipped to you tomorrow.
Don't feel bad. I can't find my 3DS.
I can't find the charger for the DS or the Vita. And I know that I took them with me to France last year, and that's the last time I've used those things.
I can't find my Vita.
Isn't that for the best?
Yeah, I probably threw it out, to be honest with you. Alrighty, Kyle, why don't you tell them how they can get in contact with us if they so choose?
Okay. You can contact us on Twitter. You can contact Josh at Nasero, myself at KR Dumond, Bill at Billy Bell Black, and the podcast at Critical Strike. You can shoot us a voicemail at 909-C-STRIKE or 909-278-7453, or leave us an email at cstrikepodcast@gmail.com.
Josh, did you look into that? Is any of that even valid anymore?
Yes.
Like, it really should probably just be Twitter shit, right?
No, it is actually valid.
Is it? When is the last time anyone has called that number?
Oh, I'm not saying that they've called it. I'm saying that it's still there.
Yeah.
I think I was the last one to call it when I was like after I proposed to Nancy and I was drunk.
Yeah, and you chewed me out for the voicemail message.
Yeah. And what about the Critical Strike email? When's the last time you've gotten one of those?
It's actually full of spam.
Yeah. Go ahead and only tweet us, people.
Or send it there so I have a reason to look at it.
No one's going to send it there.
If you want a private conversation with yours truly, hit me
I
up.
would love if someone called expecting to leave a voicemail and you just happened to answer.
Oh shit, Lords of the Fallen is free.
Fucking Kyle.
You kind of got to pay attention to this shit, Kyle.
What?
Yeah, you should pay attention. Each month, there's games that come for free. And yes, Lords of the Fallen is a game you might actually like quite a bit, because it's a little bit easier than Dark Souls, which is just cheap and stupid.
Fuck
it's
you,
not
clown.
It's not as good. But I mean, shit, even I played it for a good while.
Anyway, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're out. Fuck it.
Journey's free too!